Hey, how's everybody doing? I got a quick eBay pickup today. I got 10 cards from 1959 tops, and it was $10. I went on an auction, and it was $3 shipping. And Adam already took them to a card shop. The guy that specializes in this stuff to make sure these aren't reprints and stuff, and they're authentic. So I mean, I have a pretty good idea, but it's always good to know somebody that really specializes in something. And if you're not sure about something, especially when they're ungraded, there are people that specialize in these cards and they're really good at it. And I'm good in modern stuff and some older vintage stuff, but I do the autographs. Pretty good with those. But been collecting for a while. I've had a few cards. I still have them, and I've been putting sets together. The 70 and 71 set together, and I like the older vintage ones. And if you can see, modern cards are very similar to the vintage ones, but these are all old timers: Joe Ginsburg, Arnie Parcelani, Sorority Torsosoria, sorry, and then Lenny Green. I can never say these people's names on it. Lenny Green, great player, you know what I mean? But all these fellows are Baltimore Orioles. Okay, just to let you know. So it was an Oriole lot. And they go, why would you buy that? You know, because they had superstar players back in the day, and uh, you know, just like the way the cards are, and they go with the set. So, and you can get them, you know, and put your set together that way. It's a lot cheaper than trying to buy. And this dude's ridiculously good. This card alone is worth $10. Seriously, yeah, this card alone right here is worth almost $10. Hall of Famer. I don't know why you put that in there. There's Bob Boyd too. It's like $5. I mean, I'm not a monetary guy, but I just know. And then of course Jim Flanagan, which I got his 1952 Topps rookie card. It's a blackback too. It's graded by PSA. It's PSA 7, believe it or not. Yeah, pretty cool. And then my man Hoyt Wilhelm. I mean, one of the greatest of all time. Uh, so yeah, if you really want to put sets together, I know people sell them in lots, and you just you may not like the teams. You'd be like, oh, the Orioles or whatever team, but it's a lot cheaper to get them in sets. I mean, the whole team. You know what I mean? Pretty much, they're all the same series, and you need them for your set anyway. So, and there are variations. You know, it's kind of cool how they do these cards. So that's how I get them. And if you do it the other way, and now I just bought a 1958 top set 64 lot, and it came out to $53 on bids. And a fella sent me a license plate instead of the cards, and then the other fella supposedly is sending me my cards. Whenever anything like that ever happens to you, and you're not being a jerk, but this is the internet, and you don't know the truth from what's going to happen. So what you do is I have $53 invested in these cards. So what you do is you wait for your items to arrive. Then once your item arrives, you send out the item that was sent to you. If you send that item out to somebody, you don't know if they're going to send it back to you. And I know it's a reverse on you, but you know how you are, but you don't know how other people are. So I know I'm going to send it out if I get my stuff. But I'm just not a naive person to just go ahead and give somebody a license plate, and they get to keep 1959 or 58 Topps baseball cards with really super good players in them and stuff. And it's just an investment, and it's common sense. And then it is the internet, and people will get you, you know. So if something like that ever happens and you get the wrong item, just say, when I receive my item, be cool with them. I will send the other item out to the other person. Really, it's not your responsibility, because the person who sent it to you wrong is responsible for that. But things happen, and if you're doing eBay business and you send something out to the wrong person, it'd be happy for them to help you out on that. Not give you a bad review or give them something for it or whatever. But I mean, I'm not like that. I'm not going to give the guy a bad review or anything like that. But I do, want my cards or my money back. That's fair. And I will send this plate back to him personally because I don't even know what's in it. I didn't open it up. I knew it wasn't 50 feet baseball cards. I knew that. But I don't even know what's in that package, So definitely not opening it up. Going to send it out to a person. But once I receive my stuff, then I will do that. I've been burnt before on that. And it does happen occasionally. So that's my advice to you. If you ever buy anything from eBay or third-party Amazon's really hardcore, so you'll get your money back, and those people will never sell anything on there again. But eBay is there's not policed, and people sell reprints. You have to get yourself authenticated. Go to local card shark. I call them card sharks, card shops, and and go to the local card shop and find someone who specializes in this stuff for real and knows what they're talking about, and they'll tell you if it's real or not. Because if they say, "Oh, send it out to PSA," then they know damn well it's pretty much authentic, and they want to see what kind of grade it is. And when it comes back, they're going to try to buy it off you for little to no cost, and then put it in the auction. So that's the game on that. But these are really super cool cards, and they're a really good buy. And I really enjoy the older vintage stuff. I have a lot of T206s. I have a bunch of older 1933 goodies, and I'm not sure if this Babe Ruth I got in the collection is real. So I've had other people look at it. They say that it may be real. They're not sure. The color on it's right. The age on it's right. Everything's right. But, once again, do you take the chance and send that thing in the PSA and they tell you that it's not real when it's real, and they send you a reprint back and that looks similar to your card, and they go ahead and put that on their PWCC auction for $20,000 because it's a PSA 5 or some ridiculous number, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I keep that card in a one-touch. I found a huge one-touch that it fits, and it's got penny sleeve on it, and it's safe. And once in a while, I'll break it out and maybe look at the big Babe, and be like, "What's up, my man? How you doing?" And he's saying, "Oh, hanging in here." You know what I mean? I'm just looking at my card. No way I can ever get it graded unless I'm staying on top of them. With buckshot. I'm just kidding. But I was really happy about this, and I know my friend. I think he's collecting 1969 Topps, like the card dude. I think it's 69 Topps. So I'm probably just going to do this and put the set together, and when it's all put together, I will show everybody, and that way I'm not really sure what you would trade for stuff like this, because I'm not really trying to trade anything to get this. It's just something you have to go and find, and I wouldn't want to do trade with somebody that thought they had a real one, not knowing what, and then I trade something in there that's disappointed in a trade because it's fine, it's fake. And I wouldn't ask for my stuff back because I know that they wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? Who the hell doesn't know that? You gotta specialize in this stuff, man. These people make such perfect reprints. You wouldn't know the difference. I'm serious. But I believe these to be authentic. I've had people, like I said, this dude's been doing this for 50 years. He knows as soon as someone brings them in, he looks right at them, they're fake as hell, or, "Oh man, you got yourself," he's honest. For one of the few people that I've dealt with in this business when it comes to this vintage stuff. I mean, you get a Bob Clemente or Mickey Mantle or something that's in prestige condition. Oh my God. I can't imagine. But this is what I picked up. Be careful on eBay. When you do get your cards, take it to a reputable person. Don't sell them. I mean, if you want to sell them, you can. But I would hold on. I would make my collection. If you start collecting, or if this is your first time collecting, or if you're collecting now, I would start focusing on vintage stuff, because what's going on in modern baseball and modern sports, it has come to the point where we don't know what's fair, what's going on, but we know in these times and era, they didn't have the technology that they do now to be able to cheat like that. Because if Mickey Mantle had a buzzer on him, or Roger Maris, or Hank Aaron or Barry Bonds or any of the great offense, Ken Griffey Jr., Ted Williams, any of them, they have 70 home runs a season on an average. Mike Trout would be in probably 75, 80 bracket, but it is dangerous. If you know what a pitch is coming, anybody that's ever played baseball, they have what you call L in every sport, high school, all that. You know what pitch is coming. You're at batting practice, and I personally have hit somebody by accident, and I felt so bad. I actually got in trouble by the coach because I drilled a line drive right at this dude and busted him right in the face with it by accident. It did not mean to do it. It was accident. We're practicing, and I ran out to the mound to see if he was all right, and I didn't run to first base. And my coach was like, "Run to first base." I'm like, "No, we were practicing, but I felt so bad. But I'm a little kid at this point. These are grown ass men that hit 450 feet out of the park. I mean, they were hitting bombs out of their thing. You could kill somebody knowing what pitches are coming, and it all sounds fun and games and all that. But not only did the Astros cheat, they put people's lives in jeopardy, and they also stole titles and whatever. We just know about 2017. It's a shame because a hurricane was devastated the state of Texas, and fires devastated California, and that was one of the greatest World Series 7 games, and man, and brought the country together, and now just the devil at work. That's all it is. Just evil shit, cheating like that for greed. And believe me, the Astros made over $1 billion on that World Series title. That's how much money are made in baseball when you win the World Series nowadays times. $1 billion. You got commercials. You got sponsors. You got everybody's paying money. Everybody's paying you money. T-shirt sales, everything. You name it, they get it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I just wanted to share this, but I just also wanted to tell you why I'm getting back into vintage over modern stuff. So, do what you do. Enjoy the sport. Have fun with it. There is going to be issues with modern day times with technology. It could be used for good or bad, but in this case, we're just going to enjoy our sports we watch. We know things may not be the way they should be like back in the old days, but these vintage do bring back the memories of what true sportsmanship was like. And the closest thing that you're going to get to sportsmanship in modern day sports is pretty much tennis. People shake hands after they win and lose, and they stand there and take it when they lose on the podium. So you have to have a great deal of self-discipline and also a great deal of sportsmanship. And in tennis, you would know immediately if somebody tanked the match or if the lines were being called badly. It'd be that obvious. So enjoy collecting. I just wanted to share this with you. And when I get the rest of those cards from this guy, the 1958 tops, there's 64 of them, and there's pretty cool ones. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but I'm very happy with this pickup. And like I said, just go and buy when you're buying the trying to get the sets. Just go for the teams. Yeah, you get all the cards in the team set, and then it's cheaper. And then you just do section at a time, because you can spend $300-400 on lots to get these cards, depending on how big the lot is, the condition of the cards. Any questions on anything, I can answer them the best I can. So I really do appreciate you guys watching the videos. I know the last couple of videos have been longer. My videos are usually shorter, but there are some things we need to talk about, and I just want to be honest with you. And I don't want my friends being taken advantage of or ripped off, because I love you guys, and I really appreciate all the support from everybody. So everybody that makes comments on my videos, I would check them out. They're really good people in the community. There's just so many people to list. I sit there and try to remember everybody, and there's like 100 people that I know and deal with on a daily basis, so it's hard to name all of them, but I'll do my best, and maybe do what Aaron Collecting Detecting is doing, and just does a shout out every day of people for channels. I think that's a super cool idea, and that's one of the things about our community. People come up with good ideas, and we share them, and it's awesome. So hopefully I won't have to wolf tag this guy that's supposed to send me my cards, but God willing, he does the right thing, and then I'll go ahead and send that plate out. Hopefully, it's not anything I'm going to go to jail for or anything, but because I don't know what's in it. But it's always scary to get something in the mail that you don't know what's in it, you know. But and then be told to send it to somebody else. So I really appreciate everything. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to be opening up some other cards. Got Donruss stuff, and we're going to be looking for Kyle Murray and Patrick Mahomes. The two most high-end cards in there. The yellow press proof cards. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.